Ever wondered how governments make purchases or procure services? If you found yourself pondering this question, then you're about to embark on an enlightening journey into the world of government procurement. Government procurement, in its simplest form, is the process through which governments acquire goods, services, and works from the private sector. It's a vital part of public administration that ensures government operations run smoothly and effectively. This process is akin to how an individual might shop for groceries or hire a plumber, but on a much larger and more complex scale. Think about the roads you drive on, the schools in your neighborhood, the public parks where your children play, or even the military equipment that safeguards your country. All these are examples of goods, services, or works procured by the government. Now imagine the multitude of decisions involved in these purchases. Questions of what to buy, from whom, at what price, and under what terms must all be carefully considered and answered. This decision-making process is governed by rules and regulations to ensure transparency, fairness, and the best value for public money. This is where the book Government Procurement Reform Act, Annotated, by Hector Soliman de Leon, comes into play. This seminal work demystifies the complex world of government procurement, breaking down the intricate laws and regulations into understandable language. Whether you're a policymaker, a business owner vying for a government contract, or a citizen interested in understanding where your tax money goes, this book serves as an invaluable guide. De Leon's book not only explains the hows and whys of government procurement, but also delves into the impact of procurement reforms. It highlights the challenges faced in ensuring fair and efficient procurement and outlines potential future directions for this key aspect of public administration. By understanding government procurement, you can better understand how your tax dollars are spent. So, stick around as we delve deeper into the fascinating world of government procurement and the invaluable insights offered by Hector Soliman de Leon's book. So, what is procurement, really? In simple terms, procurement is the process by which governments and organizations purchase goods and services. But it's far more than just shopping on a grand scale. It's guided by key objectives: to obtain the highest quality goods or services at the best possible price, and to do so in a manner that is fair, transparent, and free from corruption. The principles of procurement guide this process. Competitiveness, transparency, and accountability are the bedrock of any procurement procedure. But why is this important? Well, imagine you're a taxpayer. You'd want your government to spend your money wisely, ensuring that every penny is used to its utmost potential. Fair and transparent procurement ensures that this happens. It's a vital part of good governance and responsible financial management. Thus, procurement is not just about buying goods or services, it's about ensuring value for public money. What changes were brought about by the Procurement Reform Act? Now that's a question that deserves a thorough answer. So let's delve into it. The Procurement Reform Act was a game changer in the realm of government procurement. It was a significant shift from the old ways of doing things, heralding a new era characterized by transparency, efficiency, and fairness. Firstly, the Act established a clear and comprehensive framework for procurement. It outlined the process from planning to contract implementation, leaving no room for ambiguity. This alone was a significant step towards eliminating corruption and ensuring fair competition. Moreover, the Procurement Reform Act introduced a standardized bidding process. Before the Act, bidding processes varied widely, leading to confusion and potentially unfair practices. Now, with a standardized process, all potential contractors know what to expect and how to prepare their bids. The Act also introduced mandatory public bidding. This was a significant move towards transparency. Gone were the days of backroom deals and favoritism. Now, all contracts had to be awarded through a public process, visible to all interested parties. Additionally, the Procurement Reform Act established the Government Procurement Policy Board. This board is responsible for setting and enforcing procurement policies, ensuring that the procurement process remains fair and efficient. Finally, the Act also established penalties for violations of its provisions. This created a strong deterrent against corruption and ensured that any transgressions would not go unpunished. These changes brought about by the Procurement Reform Act have had a profound impact on government procurement. They have streamlined the process, eliminated opportunities for corruption, and fostered a culture of transparency and fairness. While not without its challenges, the Act has undeniably improved the procurement process. It has made it easier for potential contractors to engage with the government and has ensured that the government gets the best value for its money. The Procurement Reform Act indeed marked a milestone in making government procurement more transparent and efficient. And with that, we close this chapter and look forward to exploring the impacts of these changes in the next scene. Stay tuned. What has been the impact of the Procurement Reform Act? Here's the gist of it. The Act has brought about profound changes in the landscape of government procurement. The most significant impact has been on transparency. The Act has made the procurement process more open, allowing the public to see where their tax dollars are going. This has not only bolstered public trust, but also kept corruption at bay. The Act has also fostered healthy competition. By making the procurement process more inclusive, it has given more businesses the chance to compete for government contracts, fostering a vibrant and competitive market. And let's not forget about value for money. The Act has made the government more accountable for their spending, ensuring that each dollar is spent wisely and gives the best value to the public. In essence, the Reform Act has been instrumental in improving the efficiency and transparency of government procurement. Despite the progress, what challenges remain in government procurement? Let's delve into the fourth chapter of Hector Soliman de Leon's insightful book, which candidly addresses these issues and ponders future directions for reform. The challenges in government procurement are as diverse and complex as the processes themselves. For one, there's the issue of transparency. Despite significant strides, there's still a need to make procurement processes more open and clear, reducing the space for corruption and mismanagement. Next, there's the challenge of efficiency. Government procurement, by its very nature, is a vast and intricate beast. It's a constant struggle to streamline these processes, to make them as efficient and as cost-effective as possible. This is a balancing act, as it's crucial to maintain high standards of quality and service while also keeping costs down. Thirdly, there's the issue of adaptability. In a rapidly changing world, government procurement processes must be agile enough to adapt to new technologies, market trends, and societal needs. This isn't a one-and-done deal. It's an ongoing process of adjustment and fine-tuning. And then there's the challenge of capacity building. Government procurement is a specialized field, requiring a unique set of skills and knowledge. There's a pressing need to invest in training and development, to equip procurement professionals with the tools they need to navigate this complex landscape. Looking forward, the future of government procurement reform is one of continuous improvement. It's about learning from the past, taking stock of the present, and planning for the future. It's about harnessing the power of technology to improve processes, about fostering a culture of transparency and accountability, and about investing in our people so they can drive these changes forward. So even in the face of these challenges, we can remain optimistic. Because with every challenge comes an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to improve. And that's the beauty of it. Despite the challenges, the future of government procurement looks promising with continuous reforms. So, what have we learned from the Government Procurement Reform Act Annotated? In the grand scheme of things, we've covered a wealth of knowledge that unveils the intricate layers of government procurement. This isn't just a dry bureaucratic process. It's a complex, ever-evolving ecosystem that holds the public sector's pulse. The book's first chapter laid a solid foundation, reminding us of the basics of procurement. It's about acquiring goods, works, and services, but it's also about ensuring these acquisitions align with the government's objectives and the public's needs. Then, we delved into the Procurement Reform Act itself. This piece of legislation marked a significant shift in how government procurement is handled, ushering in a new era of transparency and accountability. It's not just about buying goods and services anymore. It's about doing so in a way that is open, fair, and conducive to competition. The third chapter delivered a sobering reality check. The Reform Act has made strides, but it's not a magic bullet. It's made a difference, yes, but the landscape of government procurement is still riddled with challenges. Corruption, inefficiencies, and a lack of capacity are still very much present. And finally, we discussed the future. The challenges are daunting, but they're not insurmountable. With continuous reform, we can make government procurement more efficient, more transparent, and more effective. We can make it a tool for good governance, rather than a breeding ground for corruption. The key takeaways? Transparency, competition, and value for money are the cornerstones of sound government procurement. These principles guide the process, ensuring that it serves the public interest. But reform is a continuous journey. It's not a destination, but a process that requires vigilance, commitment, and a willingness to adapt. Remember, understanding government procurement is key to understanding how our government works and how our tax dollars are spent. That's not just a tagline, it's a call to action. It's a reminder that we all have a stake in this process and that we all have a role to play in making it better.